Hello, hello. I am live, I guess. I am live. And on TikTok and YouTube, I was promised my coach to do more live. So I am doing more live, hopefully in the future. And I was supposed to do one live on mid March, but I got sick pretty bad from the allergy, so I had to reschedule it. So I'm finally doing it today. And I know I received a couple comments for the questions, and I have no idea why. The person asked me what's the best way to make a pan fried egg. I'm not sure. Do you see my channel content? My channel content show zero of cooking. Maybe probably just one. So I'm not sure why you asked me this question. Hope you can hear me. I unplugged my headphone just in case you can hear me. And but if well, answer that question would be find really good source of egg if you can find those like what's that called? Not non-cage or then they running around outside grass pasteurized egg and then pan fry with hold on. I'm not sure what that ask for guess. I'm not asking any guess right now. So hold on. Oh, pan fry egg. This one is choose the right egg and then use coconut oil when put on the pan. Smash the egg, put it on top, make it kind of crispy, cook a little bit crispy, and then flip on the side. That's the best way I like, and I enjoy that way the most. But if you don't like pan fried, then probably won't work for you. But you just need to get a good source of egg first. I find most of the grocery store eggs, I don't know, is the quality going down or what? It tastes very different from a couple years ago. So I'm not sure you feel the same or not. Beside that, I would like to focus on today is talking about how can we what if hold on, block the text. What would your life look like if you fully trust yourself? What would you think things going to run differently? Do you feel like you're going to be have a better job, better relationship, or better life in general? Okay, and 1 second. First question is what's the one area of your life where you are keep second guessing yourself? Hmm, keep second guessing myself. Our in current situation right now for myself is I would say the past couple 3 years, I was second guessing, am I good enough to coach someone else? Should I get more certificate to make sure I have all the skill I need before I coaching someone else? And then turn out if I know more, it's actually not helping me in the coaching session because the one thing if you repeatedly do it more and more, you more comfortable of that tool, you get better on that tool, and if that also work with the client, then you just stick with that one first. If you know and you have too many options, it's kind of a big distraction for me. Just like you go into a candy shop and then you saw so many different colorful candy and you just don't know which one to choose. That's kind of happening for me if I have too many options. Like I have learned NLP, EFT tapping, hypnosis, nervous system, and let me think, meditation, and what other thing for the past couple years. And the one thing really helped me things is NLP. I'm using every single day too, so that's the thing use the most. So I would say a couple years ago, I second guessing myself of the skill, but now I way feel better because I stick with couple tools I enjoy to use and then see working great for the client. So why what? Oh, see, I probably shouldn't do two life at the same time. Then get kind of distracted of which one I should focus on. And second one, when do you? Oh, this is a question for you. When do you last do something just for yourself and not feel guilty about it? I think I think some people will have, especially as heard, mom will have a guilt when they just want to have like 5 to 10 minutes their personal time, and then they feel like they just feel like, am I the bad mom taking a break? Am I a bad mom just eating one snack for by themselves and choosing something they enjoy to do? I think that's the question for you guys. And hoping you guys will get a chance to think about that question. And if it's really long time ago, then you might really consider about when did you able to get some time for yourself, even just like 5 minutes before bed or taking a hot bath. And that moment is for yours, just for you. So you can decompress and then have really enjoy that moment. No like disturbing things coming up and just like draining more energy. Hi, does this help? If any question coming? Okay. And oh, I think this question is so good. What's the belief about yourself that you think you might inherit, but you're not sure actually it's true? Might inherit. Might inherit. I definitely would say self worth because I can I see a lot of time when I was a kid, my grandma and my mom always say my aunt is better with things at school. Like she's the smarter one. And my mom always says she's not the smarter one. She's just need to kind of not saying slow, just like how to say learn things slower than my aunt. And then she keep continue saying that, and then always say like my our family is not good about math. Our family eyes usually bad because we both wear oh like when I was a kid I already start wearing glasses, and so she just started saying that. So I heard a lot of like some part of me not good enough, like logical mind or yeah, hold on. Yes, they I might not smart enough for particularly math science thing. And sometimes my mom would compare me about me with my sister, especially we like to draw when we was a kid. And she always say when I draw and my neighbor was looking at my drawing and said it's just so looking cute or something like that. My mom said my sister drawn better. I always remember that particular memory. Like I'm thinking, does that really particularly help me? I just want a little compliment for myself too. Hello, hi. And so I inherited some part of my mom not feel good enough for particular thing. That's later on I know this, and it's taking really long time to shading that particularly old self, and then knowing myself if I work and then continue to improve myself, then I can be good enough for something. Even though my parents not particularly approve with me, but I'm okay with that. So that's one thing work on for a while, and sometimes there's other thing going to pop up, and then I know this is okay. That's one more inherent thing I could work on. Can manage AI somewhere in the setting. I'm not sure. Oh, that's just a TikTok notification showing. Okay, and I'm going to look at if you could change one thing about how you show up for yourself, what would it be? This question, most of the question I'm saying right now, you should ask yourself too, because it's such a great question. If you don't pay attention and then kind of just slide things or just answer that, I don't know. You are missing out the lesson from the question, and you would really surprise yourself your answer. So, hold on, let me see. What's the question again? Oh, uh, change one thing, how you show up for yourself. How I show up myself. Oh, I think we separate that question. I would like to be more comfortable of like showing up as online and speak more fluently and better express my thought and what I try to deliver. I think that yeah, not that is big. And that's just kind of thing I need to do more and more and get comfortable with it, and then let's see which one I need to improve. Okay, and any other questions? I would not have guests for this life, so please don't ask me to add you as a guest because I don't know how to do that. Do you find it easier to trust other than trust your own instinct? Trust other or trust your own instinct? If you are saying my close friends and family, yes, I guess. I say I trust my two sisters a lot, and also my instinct. Um, but my logical mind sometimes will pop out and say, "You crazy? Or you, what's it's not possible?" Or that just kind of out of norm. That that pop up a couple times, and then later on, usually I found, oh, I, I probably should trust my instinct. I probably should trust my intuition. And then I'll go back later that timeline to see what the I did. It made me not choose trust my instinct. A lot of time is because fear, fear about doing something wrong, and that you emotion usually like kind of pull you away to your true self, and then you can feel that moment you choose because you are worried something gonna happen. And the second one is worry about judgment because you're doing some part of the thing because you want to look good, but it's not actually better or align with you later on with your life. So that's two things I noticed if I think back of that particular experience. Hmm. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Any more questions? I don't know why is it TikTok is showing me invite guests. I don't, I guess use more often than I will know why that is. Okay. What is something you deep down you know you need to do, but keeping yourself out of it? Keeping myself out of it. Uh, I know I need to share my story. I need to do life more. I need to put myself out there more to help other, especially people or women growing up in the traditional culture, like to self sabotage their own um, career, relationship, or pursue whatever that they want to do. That's the my whole mission currently, and but why I keep talking myself out of it. Before I will say it's because I don't know how am I supposed to help. What if I didn't get the result in one session, which is I would say one session, and then you immediately transform will be like imagine like a magic pill it's like really happen. Even you go to therapist, it's not going to be okay. One session then I'm okay. It's not possible. So I just need to give myself a grace and knowing it could take a couple sessions to get their first aha moment and um, knowing the work is going to work for them. But I always keep myself out of it because I also worry a judgment who's thinking, what the heck are you? Why you think you can do that? That's before. I just need to focus on helping the people they are willing to do the work and knowing they can and trust themselves. I would say trust in knowing they have the space to grow and let go their old story. That's the people I'm willing to work for. Keeping my tongue. Okay, I think that answered the question. Um, is there a version of yourself you used to be that you miss? Is there a version of myself I used to love it I miss? I would say I really, really enjoy the time I graduated my college. I was major in fashion design and I create design, sell it in the art market or flea market and online. So I'm basically just continue creating things and then can meet my customer in the art market and seeing they enjoy my design is it's a great feeling, and also creating the design is also a great feeling because how can sometimes turn and change like just like couple element to be a physical thing and then you use that to connect with the customer. I think that's why I really miss about using my creativity and connect with the customer from the design they feel resonating. I do miss that because creating and drawing is one of my way to express my emotion and for years. I think from when I was fourth grade to college. So that big piece of me is always going to be with me. So I do miss that. And when after I start working and moving to US, I don't do that as much, which is I should go back to do it a lot more. And even though I don't need to go our market sell it, I think it still help my emotional regulation. So when sometimes when the time or sometimes stressful. Okay. Last question. You tell yourself about what will you tell yourself, your younger self, about your worth? What will you tell your younger self of your worth? Hmm. Younger self of my worth. Uh, that's a question I need to think a little more. I will say, um, start tying myself worth with money. That's the first, and tie myself with particularly skill also, because I was growing up always like teacher always say, if you're not good at grade, you just going to be like focus on labor job when you graduate. What will you do? What would you do if you're not going to college? Are you just going to be um you basically say you can find a work and then you can be successful in your life. And I feel like a lot of time we tie success with worth. And sometimes the success people tie a lot with money. And I don't think that's only one way to measure your worth. Um, because if you see teacher here in US does not get paid that much, but they impact the kids' life so much more. So you don't think they're worth a lot more just because the salary they didn't give them enough, which is I feel like they should be paid a lot more. Um, what's that one thing? Oh, second thing is don't tie my words with my grade because I did not graduate what like top number or something. Basically, just passed by. And I'm the creative kid. I enjoy like art class, but we rarely have an art class because they just force you to study to get a good grade for like tests so you can get to college easier that way. So I really can do that when I joined high school. And I turned out fine. I turned out fine. And I feel like a lot of kids right now is worried about their grades not good. Are they able to make it um out there? If you know and notice a lot of network and then connection or just work yourself up, you will be able to find the opportunity you want and stop tying yourself your grades with your past or your school. Um, that's what I will say. That's the only thing I can think about right now. And okay, I hope this helped and thank you guys for joining. And I really appreciated you being here. Okay, I'll try to do live more often and then you guys know the schedule next time. Hey, cool. You guys have a good one. Oh, is it 3 day weekend coming? If it is, happy long weekend. See y'all. Okay, here, and.